Hello everyone. So today we're gonna talk about DX11 and DX12. Like, happened to me some weird stuff, and I'm sure it happened to you. Like, why some games are running much better in DX11 than DX12 and vice versa. Well, I was looking for some info yesterday, and everything got so technical they kind of lost me. But in the end, I understood something, and hopefully, I'm gonna keep it short here and make everyone understand. So basically, DX12 was created to handle new technologies like ray tracing and DLSS. Um, as you can see, when you want to play let's say one of the latest games, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, let's take it as an example. When you want to play that game in DX11, you'll notice that you won't have the ability to play that with ray tracing on. It's off. That's it. You don't have that option. Also, when you play, let's say, latest games in DX11, you'll notice a significant frame drop. That's it. Anyway, I'm gonna do a benchmark Shadow of the Tomb Raider in DX11 and DX12, and we're gonna talk a little bit there as well about this kind of differences and so on. Okay, so this is where the fun starts. As you can see in the left hand side, we have the DirectX 11 and DirectX 12 in the right hand side. And what I was trying to explain in the main video is what you see here. Like the difference in performance is huge. This is a game that was developed with DirectX 12 in mind, so it was optimized for DirectX 12. And this is what's happening when you try to play a DX12 game in DX11. Basically your frame rate drops like half, and DX12 was created to handle this kind of amount of data that was sent from the GPU to the main CPU. Basically, before in DirectX 11, your CPU, no matter how many cores you had or threads, was allocating only one core to handle the data that was coming from the GPU or GPUs, and that was not enough. Especially in today's AAA games, that was not enough. With DirectX 12, besides the fact that they managed to implement the new technologies, ray tracing and DLSS, now the main CPU allows more cores to handle the data that is coming from the GPU or GPUs, for those who are using NVLink. And this is why you are seeing this kind of a huge frame rate difference. And yeah, of course, because of the game developers as well, they are not thinking of DirectX 11 anymore, so they are building everything with DX12 settings in mind, and obviously it's gonna be a better performance on DX12. But for me, everything started with Deus Ex Mankind Divided, where by default the game was setting to be played on DX12, and even with this mad gaming setup that I have, I was getting around 50-60 frames per second, even with the NVLink active. And I'll say, what the hell is going on? And I looked into it deeper, and I've searched in the settings, and I've seen that, okay, I have to play this game in DX11 because in that time that game was created. And guess what? The frame rate jumped all over to like over 100 frames per second. Anyway, this is I hope it gets clear now.